guys, it's Yana over at Yana Saves, and today we will be cash stuffing our wallets and most of our binders. I think I have 9 total and we'll be stuffing 7. We will be stuffing $1,673 and we're going to start off with my wallets. So real quick, I need to fix these bills. I turned them upside down when I was counting. Okay. So I've already went through the bills and separated them and put the good ones in the front. So at least we've got that going for ourselves. So we're gonna start off with our wallets. And in gas, we'll be putting $50, and that is in 4 10s and 2 5s. So I'm gonna go like straight to the back because those are where the bad bills are. You get those out first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with gas, we're getting 2 5s, and these 5s are so bad. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's definitely gotta go. It's like a mix of good bills and bad bills. And the good bills outweigh the bad ones, luckily. Okay, so for gas, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, we've got to get rid of that ASAP. It's so bad. Ooh, almost ripped it again. Okay. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. So I usually put 25 in my wallet and then the other 25 goes into my binder. So let me just do that. We'll set this to the side for right now. I'll go ahead and put this in there. I gotta be careful because it's ripped. Definitely don't want to make it worse. Okay. And then eating out, we'll be getting 60, and that will be in 2 20s. So 1, 2. The 20s aren't bad. They're not the crispiest, but they're not the nastiest either. So 2 20s. Let's see. Let's do the 5s first so it doesn't confuse me. 2 5s. So that's 50. 20, 40, 45, 50, and then a 10. 60. Alright, so we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And then spending, we'll also get 60 in the same denominations. So we got 2 20s. I'm trying to save my good bills for my wallet. I mean, for my binders. Let's see. Let's take that one. And then 2 5s. 1, 2. Definitely gotta get these bad 5s out first. So we've got, if I can get it together, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Perfect. And that's all for our wallet. Next, we'll go into our bills and expenses binder. Might as well go into this one just so that I can put this cash up. So let's see. Groceries, we'll be getting 10, and that is in 2 5s. 10. And in here we have 10, 20, 30. Which brings us to a total of 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. I actually need to unstuff something from this today. I really had an interesting day. Like, seriously. I've been to 2 different banks, and then I discombobulated myself, and that was a whole nother thing. So household is gonna get 10, which is also in 2 5s. We'll do that. So now it has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I went to Chase Bank earlier, and where I live, the Chase Bank, we don't have one nearby. There are only 2 in like a city nearby me, period, and then none. So it's basically like 20 plus minutes away either way I go. So I went, I had my breakdown, my denominations all ready to go, and I gave the teller my slip, and she had to go to the back. Like, I could still see her, but she was not directly in front of me. And I gave her the slip, so I assumed she followed it how I asked. And then I get all the way home and I start taking stuff out, and I'm like, wait, I didn't even have any 5s or 20s. No, she gave me 20s. I didn't have 5s or 50s. And I'm like, she literally just did whatever it was she wanted to do. That is insane. Spending is going to get that other 60. So what I do is I give myself $300 per pay period. So for 2 weeks, I have $300, and that is eating out, gas, and spending. And I put half in my wallet for the first week, and then the other half in my envelopes for the second week. And then I'll unstuff it on the following Wednesday, if that makes sense. So we're gonna do 2 20s. Tens are starting to get good, y'all. And 2 5s. I think it's funny that last week my 5s were so crisp and my 10s were crusty. I do have some crisp 5s again today, but the 10s are outdoing the 5s this time. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So that was super frustrating, the teller thing. I've not had that issue before. They usually follow it, but maybe it's because she walked away and she wasn't directly in front of me. Eating out is gonna get the other 60. So 20, 40, 50, 60. So it has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And I know some people usually, if they have rollover, they'll put it back in whatever envelope it came from. But I like to use it for savings challenges and just do this instead. Gas is actually gonna get this, and then it's also gonna get an extra $10 and 2 5s. So let's leave it out. Okay. Ooh, that 5 is so bad. Oh my gosh. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. It only takes 25 to fill up my tank, and that usually lasts me a week, if not more, depending on how much I work or how much I go out. Because I live in the country, so I do use quite a bit of gas. And monthly subscriptions. Did I do that one? I don't think I did. Right. So that's all for this binder. And I'm waiting on a Bills binder dashboard from Jasmine's Wallet. I'm super excited. I got my shipping label notification earlier today, so I know it's coming soon. That is super exciting. Next, we'll just go ahead and get into my yearly savings binder since it's here. Isn't she so cute, guys? I can't get over her. So we completed January and we have moved those funds to the bank. Well, we're working on it. Also confused myself while I was at the bank. I don't know. It's just been a long day. I deposited some money that I needed out, so I had to withdraw it. Literally, it was a lot. I know the teller was looking at me like, girl, are you okay? No, ma'am, I'm not actually. So today we'll be putting in 221. That's in 2 100s. 20. And then our bill. We have 1, 2, 21. And that'll be half of February's total, which is $442. So when I get paid again in another 2 weeks, we will finish February. We are getting a head start. I love that. If you don't already know, this 5K challenge will be going towards when I give my leased car back. I'm going to be over on the mileage. And I'm anticipating being over by 20,000 miles. So hopefully I do not go over 20,000 miles. I shouldn't, but you never know. But I really hope I don't. So next we'll be going into our travel binder. Today we are actually going to be placing a placeholder in here, and that is so exciting. We have hit $500. So I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna grab one of my new cutesy placeholders from the one and only Aesthetic Dollar. I'm so excited that she had those back in stock. I didn't know what to do with myself. So we're putting a $500 placeholder, and today we're adding $100. So we now have $600 in here. Gonna get my Sharpie, and we're gonna fill that in. Yeah, today's been quite the day, and I'm sleepy. I actually went to bed earlier than I normally would, but I've been up since 8 a.m. So that sucks. But I'll survive. I do have to work at 11 p.m. tonight. That is okay. We will power through, as we always do. Oh, guys, look at my nails. Ready for Valentine's Day. So cutesy. I have become the press-on queen, and I love it here. I love it because I can just pop them off whenever I'm ready for them to be off. Anyways, accommodations is receiving 75, and that is in a 50, a 70, and a 5. All of my 50s are pretty bad, so I can't expect much from that, unfortunately. Let's see. We'll just use this one. It is what it is. So we got 50, 75. And in it has already 15. So now we have a total of 50, 70, 85, 90. And my last cash stuffing, I kind of just threw something in here. But the tracker is $75 per. So I guess I'll just fill it in, just fill one in, and then when I do my next one, I'll even it out and add $60. It's just that I was trying to put something in each envelope, but I needed to prioritize the flight because we're gonna purchase that. I think actually the beginning of February. The plan was the end of March, but it has moved up. And we are splitting the flights into like 3 different flights. Pre-vacay prep is getting $26. That is in a 20, a 5, and a 1. So 20, 5, and 1. And in it, It has $10. So it has 20, 30, 35, 36. And then each shopping bag is worth $13 for a total of $5.20. I didn't have any $1 bills last time, so that's how I just ended up with 10. We're gonna do 2 today, and then we'll also even it out next time around. I'm super excited for Japan. I think I'm more so excited that I'm able to save beforehand for it. I've not ever done that for a trip before. I just usually use the check before that trip to do all the things, and then I'm like scrambling. So I'm glad to be doing this way, this time around. Spending is going to get 25. And that is one shopping bag. And that is in a 20 and a 5. Total is going to be 1,000. So now it has 20, 35. I'm also going to fill out our tracker. So our trip is not until end of July, beginning of August. So I have a good chunk of time to save for this. So that is good. I do wish I was able to start saving last year, but that is literally okay. Because I do plan on like balling out as far as like Japan. I heard there's a lot of shopping that needs to be done. So I've got to participate. Dining is going to get $20 and it's going to be in a 20. And it currently has a 10. So each icon is 20 on here for a total of 800. I'm just a heart girly, so we're just going to heart everything. Because why not? So now it has 20, 30. If you've ever been to Japan, let me know what you thought, what things we should do. I know we're going to Disney. I'm super excited for that. I haven't even been to Disney in the Americas, so that's going to be super exciting. Excursions is going to get 38, and that is in a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. And I know you're probably thinking like, that's a crazy number. But it's because the total will be 15, 20. So each icon is 38. So we're just gonna do 1, and then we'll probably even this out too when I get paid again. So, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. I enjoy when I have like savings challenges in like envelopes and not like just for the fun of it. I mean, I do enjoy that too, but I think it's more motivating when you can see the progress on a tracker, you know. That's all for our travel binder. Next, we'll get into our sinking funds binder. And we were in and out of her a lot over the past 2 weeks. More than I expected to be. Not stuffing birthday, and I did have to pull the money out from this. It's unfortunate, but it's literally okay. My birthday's in September, so I think I'll survive. Family time. Last time I got $20, it's literally gone. It's gone. So this time we're putting in $50, and that is in 3 10s and 4 5s. 30. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. I don't even think I want to fill out the tracker for it because I'm constantly being asked for money. So I think we literally might just take it out. But it's so cute though. It says $3.50. It's from the Blushing Hippo. I like it. But we're just going to leave it out because... So gifts is actually going to get 60. That is in a 50 and a 10. I do have some things coming up here soon. I have a baby shower. My cousin's baby shower is coming up. So I need to get a gift for that. And then my aunt's birthday. And I have a coworker's birthday. It's just, it is too much happening, guys. Too much. We are not putting anything in electronics. Content creation is also not getting anything. Ties is getting 75 and a 50, a 20, and a 5. That's all that it has. Budgeting supplies, we'll be getting 50 and 3 10s and 4 5s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Let's see. Currently only has $5 left. So then that gives us 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. We are going to try to stay out of her the next 2 weeks. We're going to do our best. Melina over the Millennial Dollar is having a drop tomorrow. I did budget for that, so we love that. I put it in the budget, okay? I budget by paycheck instead of by month just because I work overtime, so things fluctuate. Graduations is not getting anything, I believe. Nope, she's not getting anything. Car registration, which is what's coming up next, which is why I just called it that. It's going to get 75 and a 50, a 20, and a 5. 50. Get the worst 50. 20 and a 5. My car registration is not due until April, so I've got time to bulk this up. So now we have 50, 70, 95. And I think we are skipping Oops. Rainy Day is actually going to get $200. That is going to be in our last 2 50s. 3 20s. 1, 2, 3. 2 10s and 4 5s. All right. Currently has $5. Let's see what we have now. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 205. So I put so much in here because I did have to stay at work with the weather that was happening this past weekend. And I had to reserve a hotel. I didn't have to, but I chose to because it was with like coworkers, and the shower and the bed was much, much better than the hospital. And it was literally like 3 minutes away from the hospital. And it was also split up between 3 people, so it was cheaper. So I did have to pull my birthday money to cover that. So that is why I put that amount in rainy day, just so I can have for things like that. Emergency fund, I think it's getting skipped for today. So So it's taxes. Yeah, I think we're done in this binder. Okay, that is all we have for sinking funds today. Next, we'll go into personal funds. I think we're only stuffing 2 envelopes in here. Mystery boxes is going to get $20 and a $20 bill. So now she has 20, 40, 45. And I have a better 20 than this. No. So we now have 45 in here. Personal savings is going to get $10. So now it has 20. I will be excited when I don't have a whole bunch of extra things to pay for, which should be with this next check, hopefully. I say that now. And then the next check will come around and I have to pay like a whole bunch of things. Miscellaneous is getting $50. And that is in 3 tens. So 1, 2, 3. And 4 5s, I believe. Let's see. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now the rest of my 5s are crisp. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. Let me count that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. Okay. Just want to make sure that was right. And I will update my trackers later. Probably gonna make it a reel. That is all for our personal funds. I'm excited to get to the store envelopes in the back. Next binder we're gonna do is our self-care. Her and all of her beauty. So confidence fund is getting $40 and 2 20s. So 20, 40. Currently has 20, 45. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 85. So I'll be getting my hair done. I think I got like 2 more weeks. No, I think I still have 3 weeks. So that's what that'll be for. Local Luxury is getting $5. And that is in one of these beautiful crispy $5 bills. So now we have 10. This January actually didn't feel as long as it usually does, and that is weird. Wardrobe Refresh will be getting $5, a $5 bill. Because I know, I mean, and maybe it's just me, I don't know. But usually I feel like January takes so long to be over, but I feel like the year just started. Maybe I'm behind. That might be what it is. Self-love is getting 5. So we have 10, 15, 20. I feel like it came by super fast. Like, I don't know. Maybe because it's been crazy at work with all the babies we've been having. Pamper Me is going to get $5 as well. And a total of 15. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing like my counting the beads in my jar for how many girls and how many boys I had for my 1-year anniversary as a labor and delivery nurse. If that is something you'd be interested in, please let me know. I'd be glad to show you guys. That is all for self-care. This next binder we have not seen in a cash stuffing thus far, but she made it into number 3. Yay. This is our holiday seasonal binder. Still don't know the name. We'll figure that out. But she's finally getting showcased, and I do love that for her. So, birthdays is going to get $100 because, like I said earlier, I have lots of birthdays coming up. I need to be prepared. So that is in 3 20s, 2 10s, and 4 5s. That's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Move this over. Gonna fill out our tracker. And I put dots by the ones that I did just so that I can remember. We got 50, 70, 100. And these beautiful envelopes and trackers are from Hustle and Flows Co. over on Etsy. I think she has a Shopify. No, I think she just has an Etsy. No, she has a website. She does have a website. Alright, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 125 in birthdays. This tracker saves $400. So I left all the big numbers. Yay me. That's all for birthdays. And then Easter's not getting anything today. Mother's Day is, because I have expensive mothers, so it's really my stepmom who's expensive, but she deserves it. So Mother's Day is getting 5 today. And we did that in 4 and a 1. This one saves $100. The birthday saves $400. So even though it's a 4 and a 1, we just did it in a 5. It's our last 5. I will I will contribute more to this next time, but I just wanted to start off with something because I wasn't able to get into this binder the last 2 cash stuffings. June 10th is gonna get 23. Isn't a 20? And our last 3 runs are super crusty. I really wish I had some to trade out. Honestly, these are so crusty. I think I might actually. Let's pull this bad boy out. So I can't. Oh, it's a star note. We're just gonna trade it. It's fine. I'll see it when I take the money out and I'll trade it out again. I can't. I wish I had dollars in my wallet. This would help. Probably not, because I would have put those in there already. Uh-oh. Coco was trying to get stuck. Okay. Small intermission. So now we have 20, 1, 2, 3. And guys, today I actually got some new wet erase markers. So exciting. I totally forgot that fast. So 23. I'm pretty sure these are much better than Sharpies, especially when it comes to coming off. Because I feel like I do be fighting for my life when trying to get Sharpie off of stuff. You would think it was easy with alcohol. It indeed is not easy. It's not. So next, is Black Friday on there? Yes. Black Friday is getting $10. And we're gonna get the black one for that. This beautiful tin. That's all that it has. I know you're probably thinking like, she's doing Black Friday, but she skipped Easter. It's because I really don't need to save for Easter. It'll literally just be for fun. So, Valentine's Day is getting 30. I really don't need to save for Valentine's Day either, but it's the next holiday. So, yeah. So it's gonna get a 20 and a 10. And that is all that it has. And we'll do this one in, we'll do it in red. I was gonna do it in purple, but we'll do it in red. So we did 11 and 19. This one saves $200. Maybe I'll take myself on a date. $30 is all that she has right now. All right. I'll probably use whatever I save. I'm not gonna save the whole $200 because I don't need it. So I'll probably use whatever I save to take myself out on a dinner or something. You know, something cute. Okay, and I think that is all for this binder. Okay guys, so I was looking at my breakdown sheet and realized there was something for monthly subscriptions. I just didn't realize. So it will be getting $20. And that is all that it has. And that completes our cash stuffing for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you made it all the way to the end, leave a white heart. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please stay safe in this weather and stay saving. You know the drill. Bye.